Speaking of the writer strike being, I saw this in the notes, and I was like, "How is this even possible?" Well, this writer strike's over. So, Skull Island season 2 is apparently completely written already, and they're just waiting for the Netflix to give the green light.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's that's Netflix for you. I mean, this was announced at an interview with Brian Duffield and at NYCC this past month, and yeah. So I don't know what we got to do to get this thing moving, but I mean, I felt like it was pretty well received when it came out. I enjoyed it. I watched it, but if you haven't watched it yet, maybe consider go watching it. And if you did watch it, maybe give it a rewatch. Maybe the extra views will help Netflix push this through. But I know between the writer's strike and the actor's strike that I don't know how Netflix has been acting with the renewals lately.
they might be looking for stuff to renew, so shows that might not have gotten renewed but have already been written might be a little bit easier for them to do.
Yeah.
I don't think these animated shows are Screen Actor Guild productions. I think that they're like, I think their voice actors have their own guild, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken, or their own union.
I-
So maybe,
I'm not sure.
yeah, I'm not quite sure how that works because I knew during Dragon Ball Super, there was an actor that did the voice acting for one of the characters, but he wasn't a part of whatever union or whatever the voice actors are in.
Yes.
So they had to use like a stage name for him versus him using his acting name.
Hmm.
So I don't know exactly how that works, but
Uh,
maybe, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, there's supposedly they had the first round of negotiations, so hopefully it's getting closer to being over. The actors get what they should be getting, and the studios pay up a little.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm paying like $20 a month for Netflix,
Yeah,
and
Netflix has some balls. I mean, they just keep raising it. They're like, "Oh, we
it's
raised
like
it."
it's like
And
maybe
by the
almost
way,
every 4 to 6 months now.
they're like, "We raised it." And by the way, we raised it again. Like it's just like every month now they're gonna raise it.
It's crazy. And then like the last bill, they wanted to charge me like $30 because they just added an account to it.
That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Skull Island was a really good show. The season one to me felt like a 1A. It was almost like Pacific Rim: The Black, where the first season they finished it. The second season just kind of felt like the second part of the first season. Like it was a very abrupt ending the first season, and this is how this season they they had pretty much full closure, somewhat with the show, but the way it ended, you ended with one character in this spot, the other one in that spot, and you're like, what happens next?
yeah.
So like there was a lot left open. You couldn't even really say that there was closure to this show at all. Like it's like there has to be another season. So I'm really
Which is
hoping
pretty risky for a
they keep
Netflix
it
show.
going. Yeah, yeah. Like they have the second season written already. Give us the second season,
Yeah,
Netflix.
I honestly think any Netflix show should aim for 3 to 4 seasons. Anything
Yeah,
after that usually seems to fall apart.
yeah.
So
Honestly though, I think they have been hitting it out of the park with the anime stuff. Ultraman was great.
yeah,
Cyberpunk Edge Runners was so damn good. It's like I would not be surprised if I go back and rewatch it. It was really good.
I've watched
Uh,
more of their animated stuff than they do live
yes,
action.
they've been doing really damn well with the animated stuff. Skull Island was great. Gamma
It's,
Rebirth,
it's actually the only reason I
fantastic.
maintain a Netflix subscription is because of the
Just for the
animated
animated
stuff.
stuff. Yeah, yeah. The the Gamma Rebirth was great. This Captain Laserhawk, the blood, whatever. I watched the first episode of it. It's the Far Cry spin-off where they had
Oh, okay.
all the way back in Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It's an animated series, an anime based on that. I actually never played that DLC, but I watched the first episode. It was completely bonkers. I think you would be into it. Cody Rhodes was in it.
Really?
Yes, he was in it as
I
himself.
haven't even seen him like tweet about it.
Uh, yeah.
He's usually like the self-promotion king.
And it's like almost like a. It's really, this is off topic, but it was like just like crazy. Like it's just like jam packed so much Ubisoft in it. Rayman is like a late night talk show host, but also like a news reporter.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Rayman.
I think I have to watch this.
There is an Assassin's Creed assassin, but he's a frog. A frog man. There's like a Power Ranger type team also on the show that he fights in the first episode. Some really cool action. I mean, but really good anime. And then they do these like, they did like a couple of these transition scenes where it was like a 8-bit game where they're walking around, the characters are talking, and instead of like showing the fight, like even with the Power Ranger team, the fight was a side scroller action like Mega Man shooting type of fight. But then they had some like regular fights too. But like there's a part where they gotta sneak through the facility. Instead of actually showing them sneak through the facility, they show them sneaking around as a video game, taking out guards.
Yeah, it's like a good way to like
cool.
save on budget.
Yeah, it probably is, but it was actually really good. I haven't got to watch the next episode yet, but I was like, oh, another good animated series by Netflix. I mean, they're crushing it. And then, you know, we haven't got a trailer yet for Ultraman. I think after this show airs, I think the following week Netflix is doing their like Netflix con.
Well, there was like some leaked images, right? Like that was about it.
Yeah, they had like basically like a sizzle reel, but like it was like split seconds.
They probably didn't. They probably couldn't show much. Either it wasn't approved by Subaraya, or there's issues with the voice acting.
No, well, yeah.
But they could always just show Japanese dub footage.
It looks good. The animation looks really good, though. It's different,
yeah,
but I like it. So we have that to look forward to, another animated project. That's a movie. Baseball player will be the host. Looks really cool. Really looking forward to that.
No, I think it's going to be good. Excited for it. I would like Netflix to put some more of their stuff on physical media. They do put some of it, though. It's not like it's exclusively all on streaming.
Yeah.
Some of their more popular shows, I believe, like Stranger Things. I have a couple movies, Netflix movies. Either they get Criterion Collection, or they just get like Netflix licenses the movie, and then they still get a physical release afterwards. Like I have one right here. Man from Toronto. That was a Netflix movie, but it got a Blu-ray release. Pretty good.
I mean, that kind of leads into our next discussion here.
Yes.